up, guys? Excuse my hair. This will be getting done this weekend. I just want to give y'all a little sneak peek into my week. I do apologize. My videos are all over the place. My glasses are glaring. Currently because I am going through a couple medical things. And I'll be bringing y'all along with that just so that y'all can see, because this is really crazy to me. So I guess I could just tell y'all a little bit about what's been going on with me. So I'll say, so today's like the 17th. I don't know when y'all gonna see this, so it may be a little journey, you know, excuse the wait. But starting on like the 12th or the 13th, I started having chest pains, and it would hurt like when I cough, but I wasn't like sick or anything, so it was not like I got a cold or the flu or anything, so it wasn't like a consistent cough. But if I so happen to have cough, because it is pollen and stuff, so I'm going through allergies, so if I were to cough or sneeze, it would cause me pain. But it was nothing like tragic at the moment. Around the 13th, it starts to get a little worse, and I think I was having, because I have GERD, and it's basically acid reflux, so you can't do a lot of things with a lot of contained acid. So that's one reason why I don't really drink drinks like that, you guys. It's very rare you'll see me with a soda because of that condition. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm having some acid reflux, but I couldn't place why I didn't have any drinks or anything like that. But I had eaten tomatoes, and I forget that, you know, I have to pay attention to not just drinks that I drink, but also foods that I eat that contain acid, such as tomatoes. They contain a lot of acid. And I had ate Chipotle and got the little tomatoes, so that didn't really help the situation. So I thought, okay, around the 13th, that's when I had the Chipotle. So I was like, okay, you know, maybe it's just GERD, so I need to take some antacids or something, because I'm having chest pains, and I'm thinking it's like, you know, the acid, but it wasn't, you know, for some reason I wasn't allowed to get it up. It wouldn't come up. And it was just horrible. Around the 14th, which was, I believe, was Sunday, it just got worse and worse and worse. It became so bad that it was difficult for me to breathe, and at that moment I'm like, okay, it can't be acid anymore. It's not. That's not what this is, right? But I wasn't sure yet. But I started having pain in my chest, and it would go to the center of my back, and it would come up my neck and almost like into my ear and down my chest, and then in my back, in the center of my back. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, I've never felt this type of pain before. And it became difficult for me to breathe and swallow, so I couldn't really eat because it was hurting to swallow. Breathing like regular full deep breaths was really difficult for me, so I have to breathe real fast, like really fast, because taking regular deep breaths was a lot for me. So yeah, and I kind of just tried to deal with it for a minute. I went to like my local pharmacy, and got some really strong antacids. I can't remember what they're called. I'll find them and put them in a clip or something. And they didn't really help. I burped a couple times, so I guess it did what it was supposed to do. But because that wasn't actually what was wrong, it didn't do much for my pain. So on Tuesday, which was the 16th, I went ahead and went to the hospital because it had got to the point where I'm in tears. My chest is hurting so bad. It gets worse when I move. If I cough, if I breathe, if I sneeze, if I eat, like I couldn't, nothing was working. I was nauseous, chest pain, in my neck pain, back pain. It was aching, it was tight. And it was just a lot. It was a lot. So yesterday I went to the emergency room, and the doctors there diagnosed me with pericarditis, which is, from what I understand, I hope I'm not informing anybody wrong. I'll try to insert like a picture or something or diagram to try to explain it better. But basically, your heart sits in two little sacs separated by water, right? So you have your heart. Then you have the first sac, which surrounds your heart. That's the sac your heart sits in. And on the outside of that one, you have water. And then you have another sac that holds the water, right? So from what I was told, or how it's explained, and from what I can understand, is the water in between the two sacs that your heart sits in. The water is supposed to keep those two sacs separated so that they don't cause friction. And pericarditis is the swelling of those sacs. I'm not sure which one. I know which one of them is your pericardium, which is what swells when it's considered pericarditis. I don't know if that's the first outside one or the one that's directly next to your heart, that directly holds the heart, or the one outside the water. I'm not sure. But I'll try to insert that. So yeah, they diagnosed me with that. The only thing that has been able to relieve me of pain is if I'm leaning forward like this. And normally I'm sitting on my knees and leaning forward like that. It relieves a lot of pain for me. But yesterday when I did go, they gave me a bunch of stuff. I'll try to insert the names of the medications, what they're called, and what they're supposed to do. I know they gave me some steroids. They gave me something for antacids. They gave me a pain shot. And they gave me some for antacids because I have GERD, so that to help that with that pain. They gave me something for inflammation as well, and then they sent me home with 2 different medications. Unfortunately, I was only able to get one of my medications. The other one I could not get because they was out of stock. It took about, I'll say it took about an hour and a half to 2 hours for the medicine they gave me at the hospital to kick in, because I was very much so still in pain when I left and was discharged. So today is the next day, and I have been having pains, so I'm assuming that my medication from yesterday is wearing off. I do have the one of the medications that they sent me home with to get. Like I said, the other one I could not get, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I was trying to find the pack so I could tell y'all what it's called, but I think it's actually in my car, my medicine, which is not here. But this will be my first day taking the medication. I'm supposed to take one every day for the next 30 days. I've been having pain. I can't really do too many activities, anything that's going to speed my heart rate up, because it tends to cause me distress and pain. So I've kind of just been sitting around because I don't want that feeling back. Like, it's a horrible feeling. I don't want that back. So yeah, I have follow-up appointments with a cardiologist next week, and I'll be bringing you guys along with me, a part of that. Hopefully I can get this video up before then so that you guys can kind of just follow me along with this journey, because this is a really rare, like, not a lot of people get this heart disorder. It's really rare, especially in women and young adults my age. From what I've been told, they only really normally see it in older males, maybe over 30. So yeah, it's really rare. Lucky me. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on with me. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me health wise, which is crazy. I like to think that I eat pretty healthy. I try to be really healthy if I can. Like I said, I eat salads and like Chipotle and Chick-fil-A, you know, depending on what you get, it might not always be the healthiest thing, you know. Now, not to lie, now I will go fry me some chicken. I will go eat a pizza, okay, but I do try to be really healthy. I try to balance out my body. I don't eat pork, Well, I only eat pork on holidays. I'm trying to cut it out completely, but haven't gotten there yet. You know, I enjoy it on the holidays, babes. But yeah, that's a quick update just on what's been going on health wise. What else? I've been having to do physical therapy on my shoulder. I pulled, what's this called? Rotator cuff. I had to think about it. I'm saying ligament, but that's my knee, lower child. But yeah, I did something to my rotator cuff when I was working. So I've been having to do physical therapy for that, which I have a physical therapy appointment tomorrow, and I'm going to try to take you guys along with me with that as well to make this vlog a little longer. This may be 1 or 2, who knows. But yeah, so I have physical therapy coming up this week, and we'll see if I'll be able to participate, just because they don't really want me doing a lot of things. It's going to speed up my heart rate because the swelling isn't completely gone down from the pericarditis. So yeah, and I am still, like I said, I'm still having pains whether I am sitting or not. But like, it's definitely better, I'm not gonna lie, because at first I could not sit back. Like, I had to lean forward in the fetal position all day every day, or I was in pain, like teardrop pain. So it's definitely gotten better because I can now lay on my back. I can sit up and not be in so much pain. Like, it's more like a aching feeling now if I do it, versus like, okay, I'm about to die type of pain, which is what it was. Like, I'm about to pass out, like it's just a heart attack. So yeah, it's definitely better than what it was. Hey, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take y'all along with me when I go to these doctors and stuff, especially for the pericarditis, because it's so rare, and like, I couldn't even find a lot of information on it for myself, just because not a lot of people have it. It's still a fairly new, from what I can understand, it's still a fairly new heart disorder. So yeah, we're gonna just keep you guys updated. There are different types of pericarditis. You could have acute, which I think they said from 2 to 6 weeks. You could have chronic, which is like, I think 8 weeks to some months. And then you could have reoccurring, so you could have episodes of it where it'll just pop up. I'm not sure which one I have. I guess I'll figure that out with the cardiologist or whatnot. But yeah, so that's just where we are right now. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. Trying to get back into motion into YouTube, and I don't want to fall out of you know, my schedule. I don't want to be inconsistent because I love you guys. But yeah, that's just a quick little update video to know what's going on, in case I miss some weeks of posting, a week or something like that. If I miss posting or something, you guys, you can know what's going on, because there's a lot going on. But I'm trying to get as much content recorded as possible while I feel better, so that you guys can have stuff in case I don't, you know. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for, you know, sticking through this with me. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, period, because we gang, what is you saying? Okay, so yeah, if you are not a part of the Breezy Nation squad, go hit that subscribe button, because we the best gang in the nation. Okay, let's get it, let's go. I love you guys, and see you in the next video.